Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. This evening we're going over the Vero Beach Octopus Ultra. We finally got the video put together and we wanted to share the experience with y'all. This race happened about a month ago, but it's taken us a little bit of time to get the footage and everything compiled. Unfortunately, this is one that I didn't finish, so we just wanted to share that experience with you, and we'll go over some of the details of what happened. But we're just going to kind of break it down segment by segment here, and as I watch the video, we'll just kind of go, comment on what happened and kind of what I was feeling at the moment. Hopefully, this is something that will help y'all in your journey. This is ultra running. It's not something that's a guarantee every time. We trained for about 12 weeks prior to the race and felt really good going into it, but unfortunately, some things happened. That I just couldn't finish. So come along with us, and we'll just share the experience. And again, hopefully y'all will take something from it, and it'll help you on your journey. Well, a couple weeks out, right?
No.
Well, as my beautiful wife behind the camera just reminded me, we're a couple days out, not a couple weeks out. But we've got the 100 coming up. It's the Vero Beach. Just sitting out here tonight real quick doing some gear prep, and this is what you're gonna have to do for every race, whether it's 5K or 100 miles or whatever you're doing. But right now I'm just making sure that I've got all the stuff, the essentials that's gonna get me through the run. This week was taper week for me, and so what that looks like for me, I was putting in 50, 60 mile weeks before this, just kind of, flip-flopping with those miles, playing with those miles, but generally averaging about 50 to 60 miles. The taper week for this week, Monday I had a short run that I just did progression for 4 miles, and then I took a day off. Yesterday, Wednesday, I did a 3 mile, we'll just call it a quality session, and it was a mile of just warm up, and then I ripped out for a mile, then I just cooled down. It was pretty nice. Had a one of the little dudes down the road had a lemonade stand, so got me a $10 glass of lemonade as I was coming home. So for me, I've had a couple of good meals. We juiced a 30-pound watermelon, and I've been playing with that, using that for some hydration. Course, I've been just killing water, minimum a gallon a day. Generally, I can get that in by early afternoon, and I'm sipping on other things beyond. But today, prior to race day, I'll be drinking electrolytes the majority of the day. Right now, I'm eating some frozen blueberries. We just had some pizza for dinner, and really just trying to get in those calories. I'm not really staying away from any. What you got, babe? Let me see.
Hold on. Mom, you might want to get this on video. Ready, Tobin? Show Dad.
Let me see.
Dad. Say go, Dad.
Yay, Daddy! She's ready too for the race.
So that's one of my many cheerleaders. That's part of the reason this kind of stuff is so much fun, because I get to do it with my family. My wife's behind the camera, and behind her sitting on the lawnmower is my oldest daughter. I've already got one that's over in Vero Beach with my parents, who will be helping crew as well. They're always with us, part of the crew, as well as my two daughters that were just ran through here. And this is a family ordeal. But other than that, we should be good. We're heading over to Vero tomorrow, and then we've got an Airbnb, and we're going to be staying for a few days before and then after the race. So we've got race check-in tomorrow night, bid pickup, get some of the specifics on the rules, and then we'll catch up with y'all after that.
Mike, you want to get on this?
go do your thing.
Can I have it? Yeah, can I have it?
Hard to be cool. I just want one first. I'll come back up though. I appreciate it.
First time ultra marathoners, where are you at? Raise your hand.
You picked a hell of a first one.
God bless you today. Enjoy every piece of this. Never forget it. Thank you again to our sponsors, to the ELCs for this beautiful area, to the trail systems, mosquito control, Indian River Land Trust, and everybody around AFCOT, the local sheriff's office. You tidbits. If you are not to the kayak launch by 2 p.m., you are not able to get on the kayak and get over to the island. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is terrible.
16.8 to go.
Did Craig already quit?
Aid Station 1, y'all, and the views are just terrible. Woo!
With your parents. You got a soup, but is it G1M? Water. What's this? That's water.
No.
G1M is the one without the lid on it, I think. Nope. Yeah. No. This is G1M. You're good.
All right, so this first leg is if I remember correctly, what they call the Blair Beach Project, and this is about a 15-mile stretch on the beach. And this is East Coast Florida, not West Coast Florida from where I'm at, which is predominantly flat. East Coast Florida is a little bit different on the Atlantic side. The reason that factored into this portion of the race is because the sand and the way that the waves break on the beach, it creates an extreme angle. For me, I felt really fresh, obviously just starting the race out. And so I was pushing myself. I thought that I had a good easy stride going, and I felt great. I felt great going out and coming back.
you want an orange? You want a bar? Yeah. There goes the popsicles. Good job. How's it going?
Okay. Alright. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Hey, you do pop, pop, pop. What's up?
You're okay. Bugs, how are those? You okay? Terrible. Do you need any bug spray then before you take off? Are you okay?
Huh?
Do you need any bug spray before you take off? Okay. People coming through, and it's pretty hot, you know. So that's what we'll.
Your name's Charlie, right? Yeah. That's right, man. That's right. It's taking me a few miles to remember where I recognize you from. Thank you, brother.
Oh, runners only, no crew. I was gonna film you for a second to see how things are going. All right. Well, I love you. You're doing great, man.
Right,
We'll see you soon. I don't know how soon, but it'll be.
Okay.
Just know you'll hit us eventually, okay?
Okay, baby.
Doing it. Where we going? How's Dad looking?
He said hi to me, and I have no idea where we're going, so yeah.
Do we even know which one we're on?
We're on like 3.
I don't know. I got the crew, guys. I got the crew. I've got more crew back. This morning I was all by myself, but not anymore.
The city hall.
Oh, okay. Good job. Right over here if you need anything. I think this is the one though. You like loop, and do you loop first right here? And
Yeah,
then
and then I come back here,
then
won't I?
Yes.
So you
'Cause
guys
then
just want to hang out here? And I'll
Yeah,
come
we
back
will.
to you? Okay.
What do you need though?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Thirsty.
Well, what can we get you before you take off again?
Something cold.
Okay, let's get it, because that's going to keep you going. We need that. If you'll get him something out of that cooler. It could be that jug of water even, or just, but he wants something cold. You're doing great, babe.
You're doing really good, Dad.
Do you want me to turn that off? He's got a Sprite in there, baby.
You guys doing okay?
We're doing good. You look good.
He like loops around here, girls. He goes in here and he loops. Then he goes out on the board, loops around in there. So we'll stay here for a minute. Because this loop's only, like when he goes in here. Do you loop 2 times?
Just one time.
The islands one time? Okay. All right. Well, I gotta get it.
Okay.
Do you need it now?
Yes. So this section here, we're on our second leg, and it's kind of bringing me back. I remember this being a somewhat of a longer stretch, and again, extremely hot. The humidity at this point had smacked me in the face, and the mosquitoes out here. If there's one thing that I can tell you about this race that's an essential piece of equipment, that would be bug spray. I did make it finally eventually to the water, back to the water, where you have to take a paddleboard or a kayak across to an island and do one loop around this island. Right before I got on the kayak, one of the race directors, Leo, appreciate you, man, suggested that I throw some ice in my sleeves, in the arm sleeves that I was wearing. And at first I told him, no, I'm good. And he was like, no, I think it's a good idea, you know, kind of cool your veins. And when he said that, I thought, man, that sounds nice. So I made my loop on the island, and I mean, every step of the way, I'm swatting mosquitoes. There's 10, 20 on each arm. They're attacking me. Usually you can kind of outrun these things, but I don't know if they had eaten their Wheaties that morning or what, but those things were on me and tearing me up the whole way. So I kind of reverted back to one of the things I've done in the past where I'm running, where there's a lot of deer flies or horse flies, and I plucked a piece of tree and created a little whip. And as I'm running in cadence, I'm just whipping each side of my arm, smacking my back, smacking my arms, smacking my back, smacking my arms. And that ultimately helped keep those mosquitoes off of me while I was moving. But when I stopped, I had to wait for the kayak to come back. They just go to chewing on you. So if you're thinking about Vero Beach, don't forget the bug spray.
Kids have been raised there. My grandkids have been raised there. You're right.
You can take a paddleboard or I can give you right across.
20 bucks. I got that tonight.
We're just going back and forth, so there'll be somebody over there every time. But yeah. Oh, you don't want to pull? We won't be able to launch. We gotta get it floating.
We can shove it out.
Sweet, perfect. Also, the little gray thing will be your backpack. Alright, away we go.
No. Spider. So I'm gonna run back, make sure the signs are still up, and then I'm gonna find where the last person is.
Yeah, you can come in. Okay, you can pick all three.
You see what Dad's doing? Got a stick. What's that for?
Hey, you ain't got bug spray? That's it, right? That's the next best thing.
Under 600 pounds.
Thank you,
We're not
brother.
gonna go far. We're just gonna go out a bit.
Appreciate you, man. No worries. Can we give you a shout out? They're good. Thank you, buddy.
Need your water in?
How you doing? How was the island?
The island, they should call that Mosquito Island for sure. Like
That's what everybody said.
that junk was rough. There was 20 on each side of me. I was busting them left and right.
Orange or you got some? We got some of the strawberries and stuff, dried fruit.
Yeah.
Love you, Dad. Got the setup.
The pickle juice that he's got,
The whole crew.
they're not in we have a couple. Once he goes through like one more up.
Jim Bob.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Okay. Just trying not to overheat.
Yeah. We got you set up over here. Mimi and Pop move spots, but it's like right when you hit the entrance there, it's in a nice little shaded area. So got you a fan set up and all that good stuff.
Okay.
Should be able to like get you some food and stuff in you.
All right.
Were they?
Oh yeah. Sit on the end of the dock and eat a popsicle. It was nice and breezy out there. It was
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
It was hard to get up.
I bet.
Okay, so coming off the island, you head back to the Octo base, and before you get there is one of probably the coolest pieces of this race that I got to experience. And keep in mind, I didn't get to experience it all, but for the first half of the race, this was probably one of my favorite parts, and that was the popsicle ladies at the end of the pier. You get to do the loop on the island, come off and head back towards the Octo base, but then you break off and you actually run down it's not a pier, it's a dock. You run down the end of this dock, and there's a couple of ladies down there with all kinds of popsicles. And the really cool part about that is not just the popsicles and the experience of someone cheering you along as you're running up, but that there's a bench on the end of the pier or the dock that you can just kind of sit there and take in the breeze off the water. You can see the fish kind of swimming around you and really enjoy that popsicle. So I would say, if you have an opportunity to run this race, make sure you take that experience in and enjoy that popsicle. In my mind, I wanted to grab that thing and just turn around and keep right on going, but I'm glad that I didn't, because it was one of the things that kind of allowed me to reset my mind as I headed back to the Octo base. All right, so now we're at the end of leg 2. We're back at the Octo base, and you'll see that the crew's got the tent set up. The whole crew's there. All the food and gear is laid out for me, and I picked up a critical piece of equipment here, and that is the ice bandana. Shout out to Leo on that. I don't know how much ice you can put in this. Leo says he can run about 6 miles before it starts to melt. I was getting like 2 or 3 miles out of it. Maybe I should have put a little bit more ice in it. But a gallon-sized bag of ice shoved in a silk bandana that has a zipper on it. You can tie it around your neck. And as the ice starts to break down, you get some of the condensation running down your back. And then eventually I cracked that Ziploc bag open a little bit and was squeezing some of that cool water down my chest. But this was something that really helped me when I was out there fully exposed.
Yeah, you do. Right through there. Yeah. Well, I tried to stop you on your way back.
Ryan, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Ryan.
She was like, Brian? Like, no,
Ryan. John. She's like, she couldn't figure out where she got that from. She's like, wait, what do you mean?
Try to tell you guys coming together. It's like the lemonade, elements, water.
I'm good, thank you. I'm gonna get some carbonation. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
I think lemonade is good.
It's so hot out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're sitting here and we're still dying.
Then just remember, we got to fill this stuff up too, baby. Just a little bit of that.
When we start going up, I'm just trying to get the bandana.
So leg 3, there's a pretty decent stretch down the road. You got to cross the causeway, do a little section through town, cross a few roads, a high-speed rail, which that's crazy. You definitely want to watch the railroad crossings in that section, because that train, I've never seen a high-speed rail in Florida, but that train is flying when it's coming through there. So if you get to that section, make sure you look both ways, because you'll get smoked if you don't. On the outside, or going through on the other side of the railroad tracks, you break off into a Florida scrub. And what that is it's a pine flat, right? It's totally sand, briar bushes, pine trees, and you're fully exposed, right? And by the time I had made it on the second loop in the scrub here, I was super dehydrated. And what that does to your body is you're not gonna want to take in calories. You're not gonna want to put anything on your stomach. Water felt very thin to me, just very sloshy in my stomach. Anytime I tried to put something down, it wanted to come up, and so I had to take it offline for a few minutes. When I got in, God bless him, a guy named Charlie. Every time I would come in somewhere, he was offering me a cold shower, and if I can suggest another piece of gear, it would be one of those showers. It's like a hand pump with a little shower nozzle on the end of it with some ice water in that, and man, it was a game changer. I took a few minutes to lay down on a bench seat and eat some Nausine. Nausine is like jacked up Tums. It's not a prescription medication, so you can get it anywhere. I think I had 3 or 4 of those, and some carbonated drink, and a crew member from another team offered me a popsicle. I think it was like a pineapple popsicle. Nothing really tasted good to me, but all of these combined helped me reset in that moment and get back out there. So you'll see me leaving and coming in this aid station on my second and third loop, and in those moments, like I said, those ice cold baths, the Nausine, and a popsicle were critical to keep me going again.
No, you're good.
Nuts. Fashion.
You got it, Dad.
We have popsicle. I just got a whole box.
Do you want a popsicle?
Pretty hot.
It's super hot.
How you doing?
I feel like a turd. Stomach's just messed up. I'm not able to take the amount of calories that I want. And every time I put liquid on it, water is just feels very thin and like it's upsetting my stomach. So just chop down a couple of Nausine, try and regulate my stomach here and see if I can't get back in the game. This is one of those elements of ultra that it comes up from time to time. You can train all you want, but sometimes it just shows up. So trying to keep it going. But we're on our third leg heading to the Octopus base now. And we're somewhere around 40 miles. So, gotta keep it going.
I think Leo's happy to see you.
When you go up here, you just take a turn to see what we're at. We're not in the same spot.
Oh, we've moved again?
No. We're in the same spot. She's thinking from earlier.
I miss you a lot. I'm sorry this morning when I walked by you, I was leaving out so fast. I thought about that. I've been thinking about that all day. Sorry. I should have passed the time.
Huh?
Give me that, I'll fill it up nice. Dang it. Can't you finger in the car? You're gonna go get some. I can't.
All right, so that closes out the third leg of this, and you'll see in the video, just before I headed out on my fourth leg, which would take me into 50, 60 miles of the race, I started to develop a severe pain in my left knee. I don't have knee problems, right? I don't have knee pain. When you run ultras like this, you're gonna have some pain in your legs, right? But this was something that was much more than that. And so the crew and I, we had taken some ibuprofen to help try and silence that. In the past races, that takes care of it and then some, right? Gets me back feeling 100%. Unfortunately, I could not silence that pain. And so into 40, 50 miles, I found myself walking where I physically could not run more than 10 or 15 yards, and my leg would be screaming so bad that I had to back off. Like, it's a physical pain that, you start to play it out in your mind and like, what is this actually doing to me? Am I going to be tearing something up that's going to require a long recovery process, or even worse, some sort of medical treatment? And so we iced my knee, took some pain meds, but none of it was working. And so I got into the 50-mile range, and I looked at my crew, what I knew it was going to require of me and also of my crew to finish this thing. And so I just decided that it was a business decision to call the race. We could have walked this thing out and at this point, I came in 50 just under 10 hours, which is the fastest I think that I've ever run the first 50 and 100. And so I had plenty of time. I had like 24 hours to finish this thing, or 22 hours roughly to finish this thing. And I could have walked it out for sure. But did I want to put myself and my crew through that? And that was ultimately what led to me having to call this race.
Walking again.
You like my bike?
Huh?
You like my bike?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's like bolting. Then we gotta put this bike up, baby. Oh, she got to wait.
All right, so as we close this thing out, I just want to highlight some of the portions of this race. First, the views. Like this race offers views that I feel like you don't get in most Florida trail because you're in so many different environments. The beach, you're in like a jungle and the swamp. You get to see the scrub, and there's sections here that I didn't even get to experience. But ultimately, that's not really why we're running these races, right? We run these races to challenge ourselves, to push our perceivable limitations. And even if you don't finish, you're going to learn something, right? The race directors are top notch. These guys are ultra runners themselves, and so they know how to take care of the community. And that's another thing, right? When you're in the community ultra running, people are out there helping you across that finish line. There's not, of course it's a race, but there's not one person that you would see out there that's going to shove your face in the dirt and run over the top of you, right? Everybody's out there trying to help everybody get across that finish line. I just want to encourage you, if you're thinking about a 50 or 100 or something a little bit shorter, allow yourself to just sign up. You run you. This is your journey. Do it at your pace. We'll catch you on the next one.